Prehistoric is the period of human history before grading systems, divided into Paleolithic, Neolithic, and Mesolithic period. The art from this period was the work from the Homo sapiens. The first manifestations were the paintings found in caves. They explain how to make hunting, and for drawing they used chunks of ochre, and for painting they ground the same ochres into powder.
A large flat bone served them as palette. They could make brushes from reeds, and they could use a blowpipe of reeds to trace outlines of figures. In the Neolithic era, the architecture began to be an important means of expression.
In Africa appeared the Egyptian civilization. They made a lot of contributions to art and society. The pyramids are the most famous structures, and the purpose is represent the afterlife, because the pharaohs supposed to be buried here with several offerings. The pharaohs were mummified, another way to express art, because the Egyptians made a ceremony with his body. They conserved the body, removed the organs, they irradiated the body, and washed it with scent oils.
The purpose of art to them was to preserve the memory of the pharaohs and represent the symbols of power. Also, the sculptures were made only for important people. They offered them drink and food.
Mesopotamia is well known for creating the first monumental temples, irrigation system, governments, and the cuneiform writing system. In architecture, they created special buildings like the ziggurat, an imitation of mountains, and they believed that each city was under the protection of gods.
The cuneiform is a writing system where they carve an image as cylinder. It was its form of art. Their literature tried to discover the origins of gods and humans, and its legal system was the Hammurabi's Code, that it was script in a black basalt sea.
China was the center of the art and culture from East Asia. Taoism, intended to create peace with the Tao, made a huge influence on the way of Chinese government. It offered blandishments as the elixir of immortality or communication with death. Another important movement was also the Confucianism. It's believed to be a religion that is a movement closer to ethical philosophy.
One of the most important work written about Chinese painting was Six Canons of Painting. The Six Canons are animation through spirit consonance, the structured method in the use of the brush, fidelity to the object in portraying forms, conformity to kind in applying colors, proper planning in the placing of elements, transmission of the experience of the past in making copies.
Persian civilization was a taste of Mesopotamia, where today is Iran. Persian art consists of big places with simple designs. They used to portray birds and ibexes. Usually, they were shown in vessels or items.
In architecture, we can find buildings supported by columns, especially in the Achaemenid Empire. Essential Humanities says that one of the ways in which the Persian sculpture survived was through reliefs.
In the Hindu perspective of things, have some goals that needed to achieve or to look for. Some of these are
Dharma means natural world, meaning the natural order of things.
Artha means wealth or property. It refers to the search of having material things.
Kama, this word refers as the emotions that we feel on earth, making us attached to this life.
Mushka, it means freedom, and it means freedom from the constant cycle of life.
Hindu temple have sculptures that reflects the four goals of life. That's why it's not only religious in temples, but sensuous.
At the temples, images would represent the deity in various states or portraying different moments.
The Greeks were most commonly characterized by their society based on slavery, search of beauty in their land, and commerce that they had. One of the most important things that the Greek had was their architecture. We could really see it on the Archimedes of Athens, And another thing of the architecture that the Greeks had was their common style, which was the Doric the Archonic and the Corsinian. The Romans were mostly characterized by their manner of attacking. They're really savage, bloody confrontations. Their empire lasted almost 500 years, and most of the Roman art was characterized by the Greeks, like art, some sculptures and stuff. And most of their gods were also based by the Greeks, but they had different names.